Hi guys, welcome to another tactical video. This one's going to be a continuation and a specific example of the thing I was talking about in the last video, and that is how to leverage your models and units and special rules depending on the situation in order to win at 40k. So the specific example I have here is poorly represented in models, I'm afraid, but I can't be bothered to dig through the case for this, so let's just get on with it, shall we? So this example is something that's quite popular, or at least getting more popular right now in the world of 40k, and that is Thunderwolf Cavalry, and in particular Thunderwolf Death Stars, that kind of thing. Now, they're a very fearsome unit. Let's just assume he's that, because obviously I don't have any Space Wolves models. I don't play Space Wolves, but they're very fast because they're cavalry. Okay, they're very good on the assault. They have some decent shooting if they build them that way and that kind of thing. They're high toughness, high strength, that kind of thing. So let's just assume that this is a full-size squad of Thunderwolf Cavalry. Okay, I'm doing this example of sisters because I know sisters best, and you know, this is how I would deal with them if I was playing Sisters of Battle, and I've actually seen this question come up specifically, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. So for this example, this is a Battle Sister squad. Okay, so that's the Thunderwolves, that's a Battle Sister squad, doesn't matter how many are in there. This is, even though they're a Pentia today, they are representing Death Cult Assassins, because again, I can't be bothered to go dig them out. So, excuse me. So, let's assume I have a priest in here, as I always do in my Battle Sister units, and let's assume I have two priests in here. I'd probably give them litanies of faith, just because I want them to think it's a full-size squad of Death Cult Assassins, okay? What happens is this, right? First thing you need to do on the Thunderwolf Cavalry is, because they're high toughness, okay? But their lowest, their weakest thing is that they all start with a 3-up armor save, okay? So they're essentially the same as bikes. Now, it's true that the Space Wolves can give them storm shields and, you know, 3-up invulnerable saves, that kind of thing. Deck them out with incredibly powerful close combat weapons, but if he's going to do that, that's expensive. While it makes them more survivable, it doesn't make them any more survivable to the simple weight of fire. That's the same thing that kills bikes. So basically, what you want to do is while the Thunderwolf Cavalry are out, and it doesn't matter if they're in cover or anything like that, as long as they only have a 3-up save at best, pour fire into them with bolters, anti-infantry weapons, that kind of thing, because they're going to fail the saves. You're going to get enough wounds, you're going to get enough hits, of course, and they're going to fail the saves. And every time they lose a save, you know, that's a wound. It's softening them up. Lose too many wounds, and they start losing numbers, and the effectiveness of the unit dies off. Okay. In the meantime, if you have things like Exorcists, that kind of thing, this is the kind of unit that you want to shoot at, because, you know, they don't care, their support fire. Retributors with heavy bolters, shoot away, pour fire into them, they'll start dying. Okay, now the trick is you want them to get into assault with you, and of course he wants to get into assault with you, because the longer he stays out, the more he's getting shot, which is bad, because he's losing Thunderwolves. He needs to get them in close combat, and that's where they excel anyway. So if he's smart, he wouldn't go for these, because why would you? Okay, but he's going to want to get them in close combat sooner or later, so you may be able to engineer a situation where he'd have to charge the Death Cult Assassins or something like that. Okay, but odds are he's going to want to charge into the Battle Sisters, and again you get to Overwatch, so that's nice. You might take a couple of wounds off, maybe just one, but it's a wound. Assuming he gets in, okay? All you need to do is hold. And the priest makes that amazing with reroll saves, so you have a very good chance of holding. And that's all you need to do. It doesn't matter about hits back. You may even cause a couple of wounds here and there, but once they're in, okay? After that, you can charge in your Battle Conclave. And the Death Cult Assassins are going to win against Thunderwolves. And why is this? Because, first off, they have priest support. So they're fearless. You can make them re-roll wounds because of the war hymns and the litanies of faith, and you can make them re-roll saves. Excuse me. The good thing is they're weapon skill 5, so they're actually hitting on 3s against the Thunderwolf, and then getting hit back on 4s. They get to re-roll those hits on the first time they are either charged or you charge them. Okay, they all have a lot of attacks with power swords, so they're all AP free. So if he hasn't paid for the invulnerable upgrades, he's in trouble. And as I said, they're winning on 5s, but it doesn't matter because you're re-rolling to wound. On top of that, you can have the re-roll saves. So that means his hits back if he's paid for any any particular power weapons or close combat weapons that ignore armor. It's going to do nothing against these guys anyway, and you're re-rolling those 5-up invulnerable saves. Okay, but the best thing is you're a higher initiative, so you're going first. So it's a hell of a lot of attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling to hit, re-rolling to wound, ignoring armor. Every single loss they take is a huge thing, and they're just going to get neutered. It may take a couple of turns, but they're going to die. Okay? That's how you deal with that kind of situation. And what I'm actually doing is I'm leveraging a unit that has the slightly higher weapon skill for it, but mainly the higher initiative, and that's the key there, because Thunderwolf Cavalry put out a lot of attacks. They have very high strength, you know, they are very damaging, they're very fast. I can't counter him on speed. I can't, especially as this is a battle. So basically I need to give him a target, and if he's smart it'd be troops, things he can pick on and wipe fairly easily. What I know is in my favour is that I'm more resilient than another unit would be for a different faction. I'm a lot more resilient in close combat. Okay? I'm giving him no choice. I'm pressuring him by shooting. He has to do something. He has to charge. It's the only place that's safe from shooting. Or they're completely out of the game and he's wasted points on them. Okay? He's going to take the bait. It's logical to go for them. Okay? And as soon as he's in combat, and as soon as I can hold him there, that's it. I can get in. I can do what I need to. And I'm going first. I'm neutering the effectiveness because they're going to die. They're going to lose some units. Can't hit back as hard. I'm re-rolling my saves every time. You know, I'm going to whittle them down. Gone. And of course this unit's cheaper as well, so that's always nice. So yeah, that's what I mean about leveraging it. That was a specific situation that may occur. Okay. So that's how you deal with Thunderwolf Cavalry as a Sisters of Battle player. Hopefully this has been useful. And hopefully this makes more sense if you watch my previous video on like how to win at 40k. If it sounds like I'm raving on about a load of rubbish, then I apologise. I'll try and make it clearer. Or maybe you do like the ideas, or you have some questions about it, then, you know, feel free to comment below. Leave a like if you liked. I'm going to continue with the series later, and I'll have more tips for dealing with Death Stars later. So thanks for watching. See you later.